Jesus said to love the Lord with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind,
and all your strength, and to love your neighbor. This is the greatest commandment.
We as a church desire to be obedient to that, and so
we are built on love, regardless of location.
We know that the church is about the people of God,
depending on the work of God and growing in the grace of God.
We are built on love. Love for God
and love for others. And it's on that foundation.
And it's on that foundation.
And it's on that foundation.
And it's on that foundation
that we build our church.
Hi, and welcome to Built Vision, where we are building up in love together. We're talking about what God is doing in our church, Cornerstone Calvary Chapel, and what God has called us to in the future vision of building a new facility. Today I have with us Chris Denaro. How you doing today, Chris?
I'm good. How are you?
So, Chris, you've been overseeing something for a few years now, a vision that you had to start a number of years ago called Soccer Sunday.
Yep.
Would you tell us a little bit about it?
I love soccer. I've been playing soccer since I was, like 3 years old, and so I just have a passion for it. I love watching it. I love playing it. So whenever I can get people together to play, I'm always going to do it. So we were just getting people together and playing over at a turf field over in Jackson. We were doing that for a couple of years and getting like 10 people. And just this past year, we met up with a couple people that were actually playing there while we were there, and they wanted to play with us. And that just grew so much from there. Just every week it just became like 10, 20, 30. We were getting 30 people consistently every week. We meet there, we pray, and then we play. That's what we're all about.
It's cool. So even like some of these guys, they're not Christians, but you're able to be a light to them as you're just playing soccer.
Yeah.
You're not, getting too aggressive or using any foul language,
yeah.
and then praying and just saying, hey, this is what we do. And having gone only once, of course,
yeah.
but having gone, it's just cool to see that, hey, this is how we play, and we don't want to make this about, just the competitive nature. We want to make it about having a good time. And really the people who are Christians, it's so cool to see them being a light to the people who aren't,
right.
So it's a great outreach opportunity, just playing soccer,
yeah.
So I really appreciate that. So as we're building a new building, and we're going to have a gym so you can do some indoor soccer, and then a greater property size too. How do you see the capability of maybe bringing some people out to our property to do that?
The one concern that we have usually every week is like, are we going to have the field?
Mm-hmm.
Usually there's people there until 5 o'clock, so we play from 5 o'clock on. So I have to get there a little bit early, make sure that there's nobody on the field, and it's a struggle because sometimes our group has gotten so large.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, if we have our own space, I don't have to worry about where are we going to play, if we're even going to have a field to play on. We could expand it more to doing soccer clinics
mm-hmm.
and more outreaches in the community and playing all year round, and not having to pay for it. Because now we're paying to play somewhere else during the winter time because a lot of people here in our church like to play.
Yeah.
So definitely moving forward, if we have our own facility, that would help tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing what we want to do all the time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of Built Vision. Make sure to join us next time.